The media shapes the way we think. The things that we see as important and things that we assume to be unimportant. CNN, with 15 million subscribers on its YouTube channel, released this 3 weeks ago.
If this was 10 years ago, that really would have got under my skin. But that's the world we live in. There's only so much we can do to change it. But if you put your value in what's important to you, that kind of stuff won't get to you.
Hold on, let me rephrase what he was crying about. Basically, he was saying, these people are being mean, talking about my appearance, and it would have upset me a while ago, but now I am strong. It is what it is. Pardon me, are you serious? I would not consider this as news or as important enough to upload, not in 100 years. That is something this guy has to figure out by himself and how he wants to deal with it. Why does someone need to hear that anyway? Just because the guy is famous? 1 year ago, he appeared on the Today Show on NBC talking about his insecurities. What a waste of airtime. A 31-year-old actor that is rich and has everything he needs and wants gets airtime to promote his luxury problems? I wish to believe that he's just being ignorant about the fact that he's even taking away time that could be used to cover people that are in real need to be heard and issues that need to be covered, to highlight and show the rest of the world how fortunate you actually are and that this world needs to change. Let me tell you something, Taylor. Did you know that there's an area in Cairo, Egypt, where people live in garbage, from garbage, and with garbage 24/7? They are even called the Zabaleen, which means in Egyptian Arabic, the garbage people. The following information presented comes from a YouTube channel called Our Human Planet. They make money off collecting, recycling, and transporting garbage. 60,000 of them live in Cairo. They are among the most poorest people in Egypt and had until recently no water, sewage, nor electricity. They reuse over 85% of the garbage they collect. For 10 to 12 hours a day, women and children separate the trash into general categories like paper, plastic, cardboard, and metal. Hence, they need a lot of helping hands. They usually have big families with lots of children. They get sick a lot due to their environment. Because of the unhygienic circumstances, tetanus is a daily threat and nearly half of the Zabaleen test positive for hepatitis. And they feed most of the organic waste to pigs, and that's the reason why the Coptic Christians have the biggest share and interest in the garbage, because the majority in Egypt are Muslims that don't eat pork. In 2009, the first wave of swine flu appeared in Mexico, and even though nobody caught the virus in Egypt, the government ordered all pigs to be slaughtered. Hence, they were the final destination for a large amount of the garbage. It resulted in the garbage piling up on Cairo's streets, not being picked up. Pork was also the only affordable animal protein for the Zabaleen people to eat, so they suffered greatly from the order of the government. Next to sorting garbage, they also turn it into raw materials ready to be manufactured. The government wants them to leave, regardless of their importance for Cairo's waste management. They are looked down upon. The government hired foreign companies to collect the trash, but the trucks couldn't fit through Cairo's narrow streets. Trash once again started to pile up, so the big companies tried to hire them to collect for them for way less of a payment than what they earned before. And because the companies didn't recycle much of the trash, Cairo is drowning in garbage. So let's summarize it. They are living off that which you throw away, feed their animals off it, and even though they are useful for the city to recycle the garbage, they are looked down upon. So what was your problem again, Taylor? You are upset that people call you old? Put yourself into the Zabaleen's shoes and walk a mile in the garbage with them. You have more than what you need. You even have no shame taking away airtime that could be utilized for things that are far more important on planet Earth. Examples like this show us that the focus of the world goes into a completely wrong direction. This is only one example, and the world is filled with those. Why not cover more of that and highlight more of it so that a common awareness for the problems of the citizens of the world is created? Especially the West that tries to be so aware of recycling programs is not showing interest in the circumstances of these people in Egypt. Once again, is it because they are less a species of human beings? Is it because they are not worthy to be mentioned? Not even the fact that they are Christians seem to matter for the West at this point. How hard would it be to put some pressure on the government of Egypt to honor these people for the exceptional work that they do for their environment, or even for the organic fans and companies, which are rich in numbers on this side of the world, to show some interest and help towards these people who are being recyclers out of need, and not because they have the luxury to choose to be, but instead, yeah.
But no Christian, nor Jew, nor no Buddhist, nor Hindu, atheist or agnostic human being living in the lands of Muhammad and the family of Muhammad would have anything less than anyone else.